Okay, well, you might be wondering now that we've got some minimal data required, we know we have kind of some garbagey stuff out there, right? I still have that blank row of the customer out there. I've got a test product out there. And so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add delete functionality. Anytime you develop an app, you want to think about for each object, like for your customers, for your products, you want to think about how they get created, how they get viewed, how they get updated, and also how they can get deleted. We call that CRUD. C for create, R for review, U for update, and D for delete. So the one CRUD option that we don't have available right now is the delete button. And I'll show you how to add that. Let's start with our customer new edit page. And down here, we can see that we have a save button. We have a cancel button. We're going to put in a delete button right down in this area right here. So it's a widget. It's a little block of code that's already been written for us. We just have to go find the button. Let's just search on delete. And there it is, the delete button. So we're going to take that. We're going to drag it out. And I like to put it just after the cancel button. As long as you put it down in this bottom column, you're fine. And there's our delete button. Let's go ahead and configure it. And just because there's not a lot of room down there, I am going to take out the caption and I'm just going to use an icon. I'm just going to come and select a trash can icon for my glyphicons. The trash, kind of a universal delete. Select. You could also put the word delete there as well if you want it. And it's going to be a button. The button style, I want it to be kind of stand out, like this is warning or danger. So if I use danger, that'll make it my button red. And that's kind of what I'm looking to do. And the events on click, because it's already, that little bit is already coded for us, it's going to go ahead and do the delete. And then the question is, do you want to close the page? And that kind of makes sense, right? If we push the delete button on a customer, we don't want to be on that page anymore because it doesn't exist. So we want to say yes after the delete, close the page, and we'll just end up on our customer list page. All right, let's say okay. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good down there. So remember, code a little, test a little, code a little, test a little. So we're going to save this and then we're going to go try it out. File, save all. Refresh our local copy out in your app is running. We're coming to our customer and we are going to view edit this blank one out here. View edit, there's our delete button. And if we delete it, are you sure you want to delete? That's a nice confirmation. And again, we didn't have to code any of that because it's low code. That came all coded with our delete button. We say, okay. And here's that row where we just added the phone number. You can say view edit, delete, and okay. And I think this was just a test that we added. So we'll leave Shandon here as one of our customers. Okay, this looks good. Let's next go and add that delete button into for our products. Go back to Mendix. Go back to the product new edit page. Come over. You can probably do this you'll probably beat me here, but I'll talk it through. We're going to search for delete. We get our delete button. We bring it out. I like to put it just that side of cancel. See that big or that vertical blue bar? That's where the button is going to get dropped. Put it in there. We'll double click to configure it. Now again, for consistency, we want this delete button to look the same across all of the pages on our app. So we want it to look the same as it was on customer new edit. This is one of the things that you'll be graded on. If your buttons don't look the same, there'll be some points taken off. So if you decided to keep the words delete over on customer new edit, make sure you keep them here. And the icon, I use the trash can. And again, use the exact same icon. Because users, you can understand from a user perspective, if you used a different icon, many users would look at that and be like, oh, wait, is that the same? Does it do the same thing? So we want to use the trash and select. It's a button, and the button style was danger. On click, it deletes. Just verify that that's all set up. And we can say, okay, and there's our delete button. Okay, let's file, save all, rerun the app, we'll view the app, we'll come to products. Let's see, where was that? We'll go to that test one. Our test product, view edit. There's our delete button. We can delete. Are you sure? We get the confirmation. I'll code it in, which is nice. And sure enough, it's been deleted. Okay, so that's how you add delete functionality into your Mendix app.